到 Mandarin Monkey 广播时间。
Why, hello there and welcome back to the Mandarin Monkey podcast, episode 344.
第344集。
Nearly got me there. My brain was saying, say 345, say 345. But I won. I won the battle against my own head.
Yep.
So today,
星期五快乐
it's 星期五. So everyone's getting ready for the weekend. Are you ready for the weekend?
Yeah, I am already. 星期二 I think, is already like 给我周末
Okay.
的时间。
Are you ready on Tuesday? Why?
Yeah. 很多事情要忙。Oh yeah. 我想要告诉大家就是呢，你们知道 Mandarin Monkey 有 hangout sessions, right? 那最近呢，我在跟我们的老师们
You're the teachers, right? Yeah.
对我们的老师们讨论，就是明年2024年我们有一个全新的 brand new 的 hangout sessions.
Changing the hangout, the way hangouts.
没错，可是 so far 我们有 regular hangout sessions 来读书会，还有主题讨论，然后还有我们的游戏的时间 it's the same time, same days, every week.
So sorry, just explain, right? Because it's important at the beginning. If you're not aware of what hangouts are, so Mandarin Monkey every week, will host Mandarin hangouts, right? 7 hangouts every week.
对
where learners will get together with a teacher and have sort of like a group lesson almost, but like a more like just a hangout, speak Mandarin. We put on topics and stuff like that.
没错
And Yula was just saying, we do game-based ones. We
对
do like topic discovery sort of sessions. That
主
we
题
do
讨论
reading.
and 读书会的 book club.
The book club too, yeah.
对
Reading club thing, yeah.
对，然后
So
呢
sorry, yeah.
对，然后在9月的时候，我 kind of just send surveys to our people
Members, right?
然后他们就说这时间好像不太好
The
因为
time, okay.
对，因为都是在周末，那有些人他们希望可以在周间就是那个星期一到星期五，就是他们希望也可以在周间来参加 hangouts。
So what the challenge we found is
对，
is that everybody lives everywhere.
没错。
People keep living everywhere, like around the world
Why
all the
can't
time.
you just live in the same
Just live in the
place?
same place in the same time, and then it'll be fine.
Yeah.
But everyone, like all the community lives all over the world.
Basically,
Too many times.
the whole world 这是全世界。Mandarin Monkey 的学生还有我们的朋友，你们都在全世界每个国家。
Yeah, it really is everywhere.
真的就是在北半球、南部球，然后
Right, and that's the
对啊
biggest problem is you cannot find a great time for everybody.
没办法。
Okay,
对，所以呢，我就想到了一个好办法。
right, a great plan. Okay.
I hope it's a 好办法，
Yeah.
因为呢 I'm going to find 我想要跟因为我们的老师在台湾
Yeah.
有些老师在欧洲 in European country
Yeah.
像我们的 Laura 在 Italy 然后 Benny 在 Argentina 那我在英国那苏苏在奥地利 But anyway 就是有欧洲时间也有台湾的时间的老师们那我们就会想一些比较更多不一样的活动 So that's 活动呢 including like family activities as well. I put that onto the list. 因为呢，很多爸爸妈妈你们可能学中文 ，but also 你们想要你们的孩子也跟你们一起学中文，所以呢，I designed family Mandarin activity time， 然后 crafting， 还有storytelling for kids， 然后还有 culture， 就是 culture session。Hosted by maybe Amy, 然后还有读书会 as usual, and topic discussion.
Keep going with the
video
the
review.
story book club.
对， so book club still there, 但是呢，时间 will be on weekdays and weekends as well.
Okay.
所以呢，在明年 next year, 2024年 Mandarin Monkey Hangouts will have multiple topics, many times, and also 我们会 open to like non-members as well.
So talk me through that.
所以呢，我在想，因为
Sorry, just explain again.
对
Right now, the way it works is you have to become a member of Mandarin Monkey, and you do that by signing up to our Patreon.
没错，
By doing that,
对
you get access to the hangouts, right? And then the times you can sign up, all that kind of stuff.
对
And also a bunch of other back end things.
对啊，对啊。
So how are you thinking about non-members doing this?
所以我就是因为很多人他们觉得我每个月付这$15 right 15 US dollars、但是他们不会每个礼拜都来、I think those people who come every day true 是的没错
They're still winning.
对、但是我不知道他们觉得怎么样，但是我希望就是如果不是 non-member 但是他们想要试试看，他们也想要认识其他不一样国家的中文的 learners， 那他们也可以加入，但是 we need to charge you of course 因为不是免费的、
we have to pay teachers.
对没错，所以呢我们会 open to non-members but you have to pay by per session.
Okay, so they can pay per session now. So they don't have to be a member.
对
Right, so they don't go to so people who who's it for then? So people who, because we set up the membership for people like me who don't want to, who are lazy to keep paying every time. I prefer just to subscribe, right? If Netflix asked me to pay every month, pain.
Yeah.
Right? Your Netflix, you're running out. Oh God, I have to go details in, blah, blah, blah. So for people like me, I just want to subscribe, right? And that was the idea behind the first one. It was like, okay, we'll give them the option.
对啊
But now what we're doing is kind of almost like a trial. Almost like you can try these for a month.
Not really trial 但是你可以选择 The thing is
You
to
can choose,
for options 因为很多人因为他们可能要上班，他们周末要跟家人在一起
Of
They
course.
don't have much time. They want to be able to choose the time they can join.
Yes.
那that is for those people who don't really have a flexible schedule.
Got it. Okay. So it literally goes to so to choose a hangout.
对
And it's not like a package, right? So if you're a member
没有
for the $15, right, you get
对 everything.
You get everything anyway,
所
right?
有对，但是目前 so far I think 如果你是 members 那如果你是我们的会员 you're the one of our members 那你可以有20 session so far 20个 sessions and there'll be more because I have
20. Wow.
and I haven't talked to another 2 teachers yet, which I'm going to talk to them this weekend. 然后想想看他们想要做什么内容，他们想要做什么主题。So there will be more topics coming. 但是 if you're a member, you get them all free. 都是免费的。
Yeah. Well, I mean, for your membership price.
对。
Right. So it gets all included.
没
So
错
it's kind of more beneficial that you're a member. But if you don't have time
对啊
or you just want to try it or something, you can pay per session.
没错
Right.
对
And do you know how much each session is?
还没我们还要想一下这个钱因为我们要问问老师，然后我们要想想看我们公司的利润怎么样，所以我们还会再想想看钱这个部分。那但是我想要先告诉大家 So I just want to let you know hangout sessions can be open to non-members in next year. 所以如果你有兴趣 you're interested 但是 you're not quite sure with your schedule try our activities next year to see how you feel. 如果你真的很喜欢时间 you're also okay. Sign up as a member. You get them all free.
How does all included? I think.
对
免费是
对I mean 免费是
all included.
对你每个月付我们的 hangout 的钱，然后你都可以来。
Right. So so instead of and how does the time work?
我们因为有美国时间，也有欧洲的时间。Sometimes only weekends we can fit in both. I mean both 怎么说
Time zones.
Yeah, both time zone. 来美国的时间，如果是美国的早上 ，American morning will be European afternoon, and that will be Taiwan's evening. 所以周末 we still have some sessions on 周末 as well, so we can include everybody's time zone. 那有些的 same topics will divide it into American friendly time and European friendly time. 对，所以we try to do our best to fit everyone in and also host some more interesting, engaging and fun activity and get you to practice your Mandarin.
Yeah.
对啊，但是我很开心，就是我们的老师现在会开始帮大家做亲子的 family Mandarin learning time， 就是他们会可能给你读故事啊，玩游戏啊，或是 do some crafting， 但是这些会是30 minutes。For family activity will be 30 minutes， 因为你们知道
kids don't have an attention span.
对，因为小朋友他们喜欢玩，但是他们的 attention 没有很长，所以呢有些 sessions can be short.
They're like squirrels.
没错啊，我们有3个小孩，所以我们知道就是那个感觉，但是我们还是希望小朋友可以来玩玩游戏，然后听听故事，跟爸爸妈妈在一起学中文这样子。对，所以很期待。I'm quite excited and looking forward to next year. So we can, get more people to join us, get people to know more friends in other countries. Maybe they can have some meetup. I'm thinking about gathering as well. 但是这个很难。
I'd love to do that, yeah.
对 like online gathering, 像有些from the survey.
I'd love to do an in-person one.
Yeah, 但是这个真的太难了，因为我们要去美国，然后我们要去
that too, yeah.
我们要去澳洲，我们要去太多国家了，我们没有那么多钱。但是我希望可以做一个 online gathering， 就是没有主题，没有游戏，就是你们来 make friends， 就是这样，就是 like a monthly gathering， 这是 one of the feedback from the survey， 就是他们其实不太想要有一个 limitation， 他们不想要一定要说什么，但是他们想要听听其他的朋友他们怎么学中文的，他们想要交朋友，他们住在哪里，他们想要知道认识其他人这样子，所以我还在想这个 online gathering 要怎么做，因为其实真的是有点难 time 就是一个我们最大的 killer.
Yeah.
对啊。
No, it is. It's very true. And to organize, but I'd love to do a live event. That'd be great. Or like a gathering. That'd be super cool. In person, in places. We've talked about this before.
对，就是时间啦，因为
no, and
我还有钱的，但是就是时间，我觉得最重要是因为大家星期一到星期五都在工作。那如果是周末的话 ，you prefer spending time with family, or you have to, right? 你这是一个一定要做的事情，所以很难。但是我们希望可以有时候可能就是 host a gathering， 那不需要任何的主题，不需要任何的 limitation， 你就是来，然后认识朋友，然后希望可以让你们多多学习中文，练习中文，这样。
I was it's good to hear that you went from I've had a really hard week to I'm excited about this. This is good.
Yeah, 就是
you evolved your mood throughout that
因为 ideas 大家都有 we talked about this before. Ideas 大家都有，每个人每天都会有很多不一样的 ideas， 新的 ideas， 但是因为是好的 ideas， 所以做起来很累很难，
但是
而且抱怨很多。
我想很好的办法，想法是 a dime a dozen。大家有很多的 like 好棒的想法，对 ，it's the doing，
对啊，
你需要做，你需要 like do your ideas， right？ 对啊 and actually the world needs more doers。That's the thing in it。对
啊
，lots of dreaming。对啊，
而且你有一个很棒的 idea， 你有一个很棒的想法，但是有时候真的你会有很多 difficulties， 你会有时间。然后你会有人说我不喜欢这个主题我这个时间我不行，就是有很多的困难，但是我就是要一一的去 resolve the problems， 这是难的地方，这是我觉得最难的地方。但是知道这个 idea can be formed and can be what's the word 执行can be 什么 can be done， 对 can be done 这是一个很棒的感觉。The excitement is toward that, is to know 会有一个 result， 然后大家会喜欢。Maybe not for everybody. I can't make everyone happy. 但是我知道，如果你来参加 to join these hangout sessions， you will leave happily. 这是我喜欢的，这是我觉得很兴奋的部分。
I tell you what's difficult, and this is what I read about this yesterday actually about immersion, because I was on LinkedIn and going through some stuff, and you know, someone put out an article about writing Zhongwen, I think, something like that, and I thought, okay, cool. And it was, you know, I can't remember exactly. It was about which characters should you write and which ones shouldn't you? Which should you learn, like classic Zhongwen, you know, all this kind of stuff. And someone commented, do you know of an immersion course that I could join? An immersion, you know, immersive Mandarin course. And they went on to specify, and the author said of the article said, the comment said, do you know of an immersion course that doesn't cost thousands of dollars? Right? Because they all cost thousands of dollars, right? And he said, I don't. Now, this person who wrote the article is very knowledgeable about this subject, about Zhongwen and this general. And he said, I don't. They don't exist. Most of them cost thousands of dollars, but that is for a reason. They cost thousands of dollars for a reason. And the reason is twofold. One, teachers cost money.
当然
Right. And if you go to an immersion event where it's all Zhongwen all the time, they have to do all the, you know, they have to plan and source all the materials and, you know, keep it interesting, whatever they do. And two, if you put thousands of dollars into something, you're gonna do it.
对
Because if you put $10 into it,
你会觉得
you might just not bother
还蛮
coming.
便宜的
You might. It's investment. It's like you think, shit, I've put a bunch of money in this. I've got to do this now.
对啊
Right? Otherwise, I've just wasted $2,000 or whatever the price is, right?
对啊对啊
And the issue with and one of the biggest things this guy said was keeping students motivated to do it
很难
is just nearly impossible.
对真的很难
Because it's all about, and it really is. And I'm quajo of this too, but we all are actually. If you really want to do something, you'll do it. There's no other excuses. You'll make it happen. You'll find time. You will make it happen. Same with Zhongwen.
对啊
If it's a hobby to you, that's it, and it depends on why. I told you the story before. Like I had when Amy was my 老师, it was TLI. There was a Korean or a Japanese guy, 日本人,
对
他需要学中文,他的公司说你需要说 and it was he had like 6个小时 6个小时
6个月
he had 6 hours to learn 中文 he had
6个月
yeah.
OK
and he did it and he got to a good conversational level in 6 months. Because every day he was there for like 8 hours or whatever he was doing, really studying hard.
对啊对啊
Repetition, constant. And because his job was at stake, right? Motivation, he had to do it. But if you pay for lessons, which is good to do, you still need to continue and follow up and keep immersing and
真的
watch, you know, watch movies in Mandarin if you can.
对
And
啊对啊
hear it all the time.
听广播
Podcast,
听音
Guangbo,
乐
yeah.
对
You can
读书
do it,
as well
It was
对啊
interesting. And you talking about hangouts, they're really useful if you're motivated to come to them
对这是真
and
的
do them,
对
right?
啊对啊
They're really useful. So making friends is good. 这是好棒的想法. It's nice
对
feedback. But also,
练习
like,
Yeah.
you need your own oomph
对
to do the thing,
对
right? It's got to kind of be selfish in a way. Depending on what your goal is, you need a 目标.
但是我觉得 of course you need to have a right mindset 就是你来 hangout 你是要练习你要用 you need to use the language 你不是来 to wait for teachers teach you something 这是不一样的想法 it's good that if you want to learn something if you want teachers to teach you something then I wouldn't say hangout sessions are the right place for you. You need private lessons. 但是 hangout session 是 I wish and I want you to come and practice and use the language. 所以你可以真正的用 because like you said, immersive environment 很重要。如果你没有这个 environment, it's impossible to learn the language well. 这是很难的 like before I met Tom 我学了英文 20年，但是我不能说啊。我不会
speak,
我可以说，但是我会说来
一点点
来 very very basic 的英文，我没有办法 have a full conversation with Tom。那
Tom's me.
After 对，这是他。
Hi, nice to meet you.
那 after we met， 那我们一定要用英文沟通。那你也在学习中文嘛？But that isn't like our main communication language， 就是我们的语言其实是英文。那这个呢，帮我 boost 我的英文 level 很多。I know it's not perfect， 但是我 like compare me now to
we did
Eula in the past。
Yeah, we did in the video.
对啊，就是你可以真的看得到 the environment 真的太重要。And I wish why I create the hangout sessions in the beginning is 我想要给你这个 environment， 我要给你这个环境，我要给你 opportunities 去练习去说中文。
Also 很安静很 like a safe space maybe.
对
Also to do it.
就是没有人
that, right?
对
yeah.
No one judge you if there is a naughty person, nasty person, naughty person, like nasty person,
yeah.
我们 we will do something， 就是我们一定会，就是我们
You're fired.
对 of course we don't want this happen， 就是我希望每个人都是可以来，然后好好的练习，然后 just be friendly. And so far our hangout tiers, they are so friendly, they are perfect, they are very helpful to anyone else. 所以我希望就是这些 hangout session 真的可以帮助你用这个语言 if you don't have the environment around you.
Yeah, the other person was saying that, another commenter was saying that you need to, this is always a conversation people have. Do you need to move to China? Do you need to move to Taiwan to learn 中文 conversationally?
对啊
And there's two and I agree with the author on this point.
我也同意
Okay. So there you go.
你先啊
moving to a country helps for sure. It's a very expensive, quite like scary
很可怕
thing to do, especially on your own.
对
It's also quite exciting though, to be fair. But it really depends on what you do when you get there. Because if you hang around with Waigoran all the time and you're in this expat or whatever it is, bubble of Waigoran foreigners,
对
you're not going to learn anything. So you have to remove yourself from that, right?
Yeah.
So sorry, and going back to it, sorry, is no, effectively, you don't have to move country. You can do it on your own, but you have to emulate Mijika. Like you have to do your own intensive course at home where you listen to Neirong, like Hendo Zhongwen de Neirong. Mandarin content.
对啊
You listen to a lot of Mandarin content at home, and you're listening to Guanbo all the time, and it's constant input, and you marry a Taiwanese lady or man and speak to them all the time in it. No, kidding about the marriage thing. But if you long as you get loads of input of audio,
对
you do some flashcards and stuff, get Duolingo, whatever you want to do,
对啊
then you can do it. You can do it equally.
没错
The only thing I think you can't get is local conversation. 很当地呀对话。
很当地的对话，这真的很难啦。如果不是每个人都有钱可以搬家到国外去。
Of course.
那以前我在学英文的时候，我的目标也是我要 travel around the world， 我要用英文，我要跟外国人说话。那这是我的目标，所以但是这不代表 it doesn't mean I have money to go there， 就是你需要很幸运。你需要有钱的爸爸妈妈把你送到其他国外，或是你自己赚钱到国外去练习这个语言。但是真的很难，就是说，你知道，我要学中文，我一定要搬到中国去，或我一定要搬到台湾去，这是不太简单的事情。
Yeah.
对啊，对啊。所以一定吗？就是我觉得你如果可以搬到中国、搬到台湾去学习中文，很好，很棒。 你很 lucky， 你很幸运。
Yeah, definitely.
但是如果你没有这个钱，你没有这个机会到国外去学习中文的话，那你自己 create. You just have to create on your own.
I download the Mandarin Monkey app, listen to the learner journals, listen to one I did near the end of the series with Matt from Matt versus Japan.
对
And listen to how he did it. Over 5 years, just sitting in his bedroom, listening to Japanese constantly, like all day, without any not prior knowledge of the language at all. And then flashcards. It was just input and flashcards, no output whatsoever.
对啊
It's totally doable. You just need to destroy your life to do it. Like,
没错
like to destroy. If you want to do it quickly, I mean, like,
yeah.
you just have to, like that Japanese guy at TLI when I was there. Your whole life has to be consumed with just one thing.
Yeah.
And if you have, but you have to be 很幸运, like you're saying, 机会, they have to have the opportunity to be able to do that, right? Like I would like to speak to,
我的名字吗 Eula
or a Chinese speaker all day if I could. But I operate in English at work every day.
对啊
Hello. 大哥吗？一点吗？
一点
That's going to go on a short. And then I'm going to make that sound loud. So it goes,
No, don't do that.
We started doing shorts, by the way. I don't mean shorts. We don't make shorts.
YouTube
for the
shorts.
beach. We make YouTube shorts, yeah.
对
We're back doing that now. It's funsies. It's actually quicker than we thought.
很好笑
AI helps.
你不需要告诉他们秘密
No, well, just for the the Zimmel.
Yeah.
AI helps with the Zimmel. We have to select the part.
Yeah.
Because I can tell you this, what AI doesn't do is speak Chinglish.
不行
It still
真
doesn't.
的没办
But
法
interestingly, like those with Da Vinci's AI, and you put it on auto, it can detect.
啊
Well, you know,
有我试过
because it detects. Even when I speak English, it can translate it to Dongwen sometimes.
对但它还不是来100% 100%.
No, it's not 100%.
Correct.
But it's like close enough to
还
give you
是
a
对啦聪明啦
yeah.
很聪明啦
And
And don't use ChatGPT to learn Mandarin. You can get information, 但是不要100% 的相信它，因为很多学生他们会在 ChatGPT 找到一些中文的一些 information， 然后来问我这个对不对 I would say 50-60% 都不是对的。所以你真的就是ChatGPT 是一个很好的工具，但是你需要 to test。那个英文叫什么 testify 对不对
testify.
你需要 testify 这些 information 这些资讯是不是对的
不是 testify. Like like testify is when you go to court and like someone gets you in as a witness and you're testifying. It's like you need to like validate whether or not it's correct. You need to check it and
validate
and maybe
对
there's better words, but
就是问你的老师啦，问当地人呐。
问你的老师
问你的老师
Ask your teacher for sure.
然后对
That's one thing teachers are there for, right?
对啊
When I was at TLI, I mainly used the teachers for conversation practice. And that's my instruction. And Amy does that a lot. Amy 老师 is one of our 老师. She's a great 老师. She was there at our wedding and also at the birth of 2 of our children. A good friend of ours, and it's odd. I say it's odd, but like met her in Taiwan.
对啊
She was my first, I think, second or whatever, 中文老师.
对
And then she's super friendly and lovely and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And she's one of our teachers now, which is great. And she will said to me, listen, like, it doesn't seem like you get on with, you know, learning about grammar rules and stuff. Let's practice by talking. Let's just talk. And then we just talk. And we'd go through the book and maybe we'd talk about that subject. But we just talk, we just chat. And if I get it wrong, it's okay. She would parent me.
对啊
And sort of go, you know, oh no, you know, you need this, whatever this is or
你
whatever.
的意思是这个吗这样
And you go, oh yeah. And then you try, you keep trying, you just keep evolving that way. And it makes me think always, this whole thing is going to be about learning, isn't it? 中文
很棒啊，因为很多人在学习的时候 they will lose the motivation， 所以有时候 有时候就是听一些这种 content will motivate you in a way.
It's that thing, right? Sorry, I was going to say, and so conversation is one thing.
Yeah.
So your teacher is there to do that, right? Not dictate. You might be a person who like gender one, like you really like
文法
one fire.
That's fine.
And that's okay. Some people learn that way. If you like that, that's cool. Your teacher's there to do it. But if not, it's okay to say to your teacher, I don't really get on with this.
聊天吧
Can we like have a chat and just like see how I do and then just evolve my speaking, whatever. So that's cool too. And I was thinking also about motivation. And we talked about this recently as well. The journey to becoming fluent.
Yeah.
Right. And how is it becoming fluent? Sorry, is it being fluent? That's your motivation, or is it becoming fluent? 你知道我意思吗？ Like
我觉得 fluency, like even now I don't get fluency. 但是我觉得就是 achievement, 就是小小的 achievement, 你听得懂别人在说什么 and you can reply. And you can be expressive in the second language.
Yeah.
这个是 achievement, 是你的成就。我觉得 fluency 真的不是一个 number one motivation. 我觉得不会是。
No, but I mean, that is most people's.
对啊。
Right. It's become, well, let's maybe describe it this way. Become conversational.
How?
Right. So if the ultimate goal is become conversational in this language. So I can have, and when I say conversational, I mean, can have a basic level conversation in most topics.
Yeah.
Not specialist topics, most one, go to work, movies, interests, whatever that kind of stuff. Is it getting to it? Is it being it? Or is it getting to it? That should be the motivation. Is it the journey or is it the gift? We talk about this. When you order something, you order a new Fitbit off Amazon, it's the new special model, there's a hologram on it or whatever, and it will help you lose weight in a week. Are you excited about getting it? Or are you excited until you get it and then you're like, oh yeah, it's a thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's the holiday. Are you excited about us going to the Maldives, me and you on our own? The kids are taken care of a week. We're going on a nice romantic holiday to the Maldives. Or is it being in the Maldives?
Being.
For you, is it?
Yeah.
So, for me, I've noticed as I get older, maybe it's the waiting.
38岁了
It's the anticipation.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah, 我懂
of waiting for the thing. I'm like, I don't have a Tesla. I'd love one. Everyone knows that. I've said it for 5 years. Maybe one day I'll get one, hopefully. And when I do order one and it says this will take a month to make or whatever it is,
wow.
I'll be so excited about getting it. And I'm like, woo. And then when it comes, I'll have like a week of like, this is my car. And I'm like, okay, now I've got one.
Yeah.
And once I've tested everything and I've pressed everything, I'm like, yes, cool. What now? What I want?
No, 我不觉得 Tesla 太 extreme， 就是因为这是你非常想要的东西。
Okay.
非常想要。
上上我跟你我们真的要一个 projector。
好。
Okay， 我们要对不对？
对啊。
我们的想法是，我们可以买，如果我们的房子可以 fit 一个 projector。对。我们要。我们很兴奋。I'd be really excited about a projector if it's a good one. I would be. I don't know about you. But then when we got it, I get it out of the box. I'm like, oh, you got it. Look, it's here. It's in the box. And then I open it. I put it up. Then I turn it on. But we'd still be watching Peaky Blinders or whatever our series is at that point. But this time on a big TV. And then it's just there now. Yeah. And people might go, oh, you got one of that? And I go, yeah, we got one of those, yeah. But I'm no longer excited about it. I just got it.
可是我觉得东西不是一个太好的 examples， 因为东西就是东西，就是你拿得到的，你感觉到的，所以
physical things。
对，所以那个快乐、开心的感觉，它就会不见。
Okay，
因为你已经有。对，我觉得是体验这个东西。如果是 like for example， 我们一直在讲。对 holiday 我觉得也是一个体验嘛，它也是一个让你很开心啊，就是
记忆。
although 我真的不喜欢 packing everything， 我真的不喜欢。但是我会很兴奋的，我可能会感觉到我兴奋是在我要去机场的时候吧。Like when we truly leave to the airport， 我会开始感觉很开心。然后到我们真的到了 Maldives， 我也会很开心。对，这是体验吧。那还有就是为什么大家会有 motivation， 是因为 the result 它会很 addictive， 就是它会很上瘾，来会让你觉得我想要更多。哦，我听得懂他在说什么 ，yes， 然后就是他会给你，他是 the achievement will add up more motivation to make you do more of these things.
I think that there's a plateau there, right? You know, with languages, where you begin, then you're like, oh, okay, this is difficult. I don't really know what's going on. Oh, someone understood me. Oh, I understood that. I don't know what that meant, but I understood that. And it's like, oh, I understand all of that. And it's like, yay. And it's like, oh, I can't learn anymore. Like I'm stuck. Why am I not learning anymore? I don't seem to be getting past this point. And then maybe you get pushed a little bit and you go past it.
对啊。可是我觉得是那个 achievement， 它会让你越来越有动力，想要继续有这个体验，这个感觉。
Yeah，
对，就像对啦，就是有时候你知道 up and down always 有 up and down， 有时候你听得懂，有时候你听不懂，因为你可能太累了 ，blah blah blah。但是我觉得体验 experience 这个东西，就是那个 achievement 是最重要的，是 when you get there， 这个感觉，它会想要让你 keep going。Yeah， 所以我觉得是 to get to that point, not the process。因为我觉得 process 真的是
painful， 很痛苦。
非常痛苦。
But, yeah, right. And not just with language, just means anything, right?
对 anything, 真的 anything.
Especially skill. It's painful, right? Learning guitar, like for me, literally painful, hurts your fingers as you're growing hard skin over your fingers, all this kind of stuff. And you learn, you get it wrong. You're like, oh, frustrated. I can't do this. And I don't, well, and the same with you, Yen, for sure. But, as I say, I don't know. I feel like, I feel more and more philosophical now. Honestly, I do. Do you know what? Since this is, and I don't care what people think, but I don't, because I think like, no, about what I'm about to say.
Huh?
Almost every decade, you reconsider yourself, I think. Unless you're just like floating through life and you're like, whatever happens, right? I've been me specifically, I've been, you know, at 20, I was like, what am I doing? Like, do you know what I mean? In trouble or whatever, I was doing drinking or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then 30, totally different life. I got a child. Now at that point, I had a child now, married, different country.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I need to figure this out now. Like we've got a kid now. What's going, like, what are we doing? Right. And now I'm like thundering towards another one. Right? You just started this decade. But I'm plowing towards the next one.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, what's next now? What's
你的下一个
and is it should I just enjoy the passage of time instead of constantly worrying about the way life?
Mixed.
Right. And then coming back to the Mandarin point about enjoying the journey and whether it's being fluent or getting to fluency, that's the enjoyable bit. I think kind of when you become conversational, you can look back and go, I love those moments when I understood that word.
但是 when you get there， 就是你真的到了你可以用中文好好聊天的时候，你才会去 look back， 然后享受or to enjoy those moments， 因为你在那个 moment 的时候，你很痛苦，然后你很想死，然后你很挫败，所以你不觉得很开心啊。但是你到了那个 point， 你才会看哦，谢谢我自己，我呢。哦，你记得吗？我们在练习中文的时候，那些很好笑的笑话 or something.
Should we as people spend more time enjoying the process instead of wishing that this would just go away so we can get there?
Yeah.
Should we be right now in our lives right now, we're looking for a place to buy.
对
Painful. Right? Looking for a place. We don't know. It's frustrating. It's anxious because we don't know we're going to find somewhere. There's a time limit.
对
But looking back, over my shoulder. I just couldn't help it.
Now I get it.
Now you get the song, right?
I looked at my face on short and I just feel sorry for you. 因为我不知道你在讲什么，我不懂为什么你要唱那首歌。好，现在我懂了。
Now you know the song, right?
Yeah.
But looking, what was my point? I threw myself off.
Looking back.
Over my shoulder. I can't. You cannot say it. For example, another song that you cannot not sing.
How?
You won't get this. But if you go turn around.
Yeah.
There's a song that's every now and then I get a little bit lonely that you never come around. Turn around. Have you heard the song?
没有。
Oh, dude.
好老哦。
I'll play that song to you. And it's another song that anyone says to me, turn around, that song plays in my head. And then looking back over my shoulder every time. Looking back,
yeah.
When we have a house, will we look back at this? I don't know yet because we're not there yet.
Yeah.
I can look back at certain moments in my life and go, actually, I should have enjoyed that more. Or do you know what I mean? I should have cherished that moment more because now it's different or it's worse or something's changed. I know foresight, but will we look back and go, that was quite exciting actually, finding a house or finding a place? You know, being in a... looking for somewhere.
因为现在我在
I know, 现在
我在想的是我现在在英国了 right 你记得吗 我们在台湾的时候我们在计划要来英国我们要来英国还是我们要住在台湾 when we were planning this the whole thing 然后我们终于在英国2年了 we settled down do I look back and enjoyed it? No 我完全不享受
Well, because I think we haven't yet found a place, right? We have a house, but not a home.
Yeah, 但是我觉得
this is our home, but...
我们现在比较开心，我们现在比较快乐， 但是回去看我们在想我们在做决定的时候，我觉得我不想回去，就是我不会，我不享受，然后我现在 think to look back， 我也不享受，我也不享受那个过程，对啊。
It's a 很好的故事。
是故事，
所以我们的孩子问我们，
对，
哦，所以你搬家吗？ And we would say, oh yeah, 对啊。And say, oh, so 你怎么 like 想 We was like, well, 我们有这个计划，我们 like 写很多 like 很好的意思 like 为什么我们要 like 搬家，为什么我们不要，为什么我们要 like 住在台湾，住在英国 pros cons, you know,
对
life quality 健康，
对啊
whatever. We did a whole, and we literally did that. We sat down on the floor with a massive piece of paper and we said Taiwan, England,
对
split it down the middle and like pros cons, like
对
all these lists, and we're like
超多
okay.
对，你要做一个最好的决定。
And we made a choice, like, and we sort of went this way.
对啊
It's a 很好的故事。When we get a house,
也是一个很好的故事。
in 5 years time or wherever we are, 我们会坐在我们的花园里，然后我跟你会说话，and we will reflect on that time and go, you know, that was the right choice. And actually, haven't we led a bit of an exciting life? Like all of these things been going on. Look what we've done. Look, and now we're here,
对
staring at this thing, and our kids are now whatever.
Yeah.
You know,
我觉得就像你说的，我觉得它是一个很棒的故事。Also, a nutrition. Do you have that saying in English? Like 中文 we can say that it's a 养分。养分 is nutrition.
like a
in life.
nutritious
Like experiments in your life. Like 就是它会给你很多的养分。我会觉得 I will look back 然后我会谢谢自己 I think 我会很感恩我会谢谢自己
Yeah.
You didn't give up. I know it was hard, but you didn't give up and you just move on forward.
你说你的意思是自己吗？
自己
Yeah.
还有当然
Like past me.
对就是我们 not just me 就是我们很棒就是我们虽然很难但是我们 过来了 ，we're here now。那这些养分都是以后我们可以给我们孩子的，因为我可以告诉他们
，Yeah，it's
okay，你要做好每一个准备 ，you need to get ready, get prepared。没关系，我们可以支持你，我们也是这样过来的。So we have something to tell them. It's okay， 没事的。Like 你的爸爸他也会说嘛，没关系，我们就 let's do research. We phone everyone, look for any chances.
Yep.
我会帮助你，是那个 support， 那个支持，是我们在这个体验当中得到的。
Yeah.
对。所以我觉得是感恩吧，是感恩，然后谢谢自己 you did it.
This is grateful that you did it.
对。
And that leads me on to another question. Same subject. What can you do today?
Yeah.
For yourself tomorrow that will make you happy?
这么深哦。
Like
It's a deep question.
What can you do? Yeah. But like it always makes me think.
Yeah.
Because we're always talking about achievement.
对啊。
Like, what can I achieve? Like, one of the things where you go to bed unhappy and I go to bed unhappy is feeling like I haven't achieved much today. Like, I've done lots of busy work.
Yeah.
Scheduling or whatever, or admin stuff and busy work, but don't feel like I've actually done anything.
因为太多了。
Yeah, maybe too much. But I mean, I think it's our fault.
Yeah.
For not prioritizing the
Instead of 想 就是 instead of 想，就是反而想。哦，太多了。我们应该要想，哦，我很棒，我今天做了很多。
Right. Yeah.
对。
But I think if you do all these little things, even though you've done all these little things, I feel like I don't want to speak for you, but like for me, I come to the end of the day, I feel like I haven't really done much. I've done all these little things, but they're not enough to say, to be 很骄傲。
对啊。
And like, I want to get to tomorrow and be proud of what I did today. 你知道我意思吗？
我懂。
So like, I don't know, for example, when you exercise, when you do those dances, do dance, boxing exercise, whatever, are you glad you did it yesterday? Today. 你知道我意思吗？
我懂。
Are you glad?
Yeah.
So like, if you exercise today, that makes your tomorrow happy.
对。
And I'm constantly thinking that now, like, what can I do today to make myself happy tomorrow? So I can look back and go, I did that. And thank you, past me, for doing that, because I've got that today.
对。
Do you know what I mean?
我觉得是一样的答案，我的答案是一样，就是感恩。I need to learn to think or to be grateful. 就是我今天我写了10个 to do list and I ticked 8 of them, right? 但是有2个 at the end of the day, the normal me will think, 为什么我没有做完？
Well, you mean the last two?
对，为什么我最后2个没有做完？为什么会这样？我会很生气，我会很难过。但是我应该要想，我很棒，我做了8个，我很棒。就是我没有只做2个，我做了8个，这是很多的作业。那这个一定会帮助你的 project 也好，或者是你的目标也好。但是就是你做了这么多，很棒。就是在很忙的 when you're very busy， 你会忘记要谢谢自己，或是来拍自己，就说你很棒哦，这样。所以对我来说一样，就是如果我今天做了什么，我会感谢，明天的我会感谢哦。I would write down things I need to do and just tick the boxes。我会觉得 the next day，the me next day 会 look back。然后觉得 OK， 你很棒，来你做了这么多 ，that's like a one more step towards my goal, my project.
Yeah.
对啊，所以我的方法比较 practical， 就是写下来你要做什么，然后 just do my best to tick those boxes.
Yeah.
这是我的答案 to your question.
No, it's good. It's a good answer. And even those last 2 things you can carry to the next day.
对啊。
And still be happy that you did 8. I just don't get happy. No. For me, if there's 10 things on my list, I don't actually really care the number of tasks I do in the day. I care about the task, the size of the task. Is that what you said? So it's like if there's, tie my shoelaces, make a cup of tea. These aren't my goals. But like, if I'm doing work, but they're simple.
Yeah.
Write a thingy or whatever, blah, blah, blah. If I've done, update this spreadsheet, tick. If it's quite an easy thing, I can do it in 30 minutes. I don't know. But like, if it's like edit and upload a short, it's a bit of a, it's an hour jobby kind of thing or something. It's like, takes a bit longer, then I go, all right. Then I can say, right, I did that today.
Yeah. 我懂这个感觉。
And then I can feel better.
Yeah. I said those things that should be grateful. 但是这不是我平常 That's not normal me feel. That's not how I feel normally. 就是我告诉我自己 I need to remember. 就是去感谢我自己。但是每天 at the end of the day 我都会觉得我好像没有做什么事情。 Like 你记得吗？就是上个星期五 I said I only created one newsletter. 然后我就不能工作了。来，我只有做一件事情，但是我忘记了告诉自己这件事情是 the size of it，
很复杂的，
这是很复杂的东西，然后你做了，你很棒。所以 the me at that time just thinking about the number， 就是只有一个东西，我做了一个东西。但是我要记得 what I should have remembered was 这个东西是帮助公司很大的一个工作。就是很棒，你做了这么多，然后你给大家这些资讯，大家都很喜欢 they find it helpful.
Yeah.
所以
Did you do one today?
Huh?
You doing one today?
今天我会
And 今天你不需要share 那个ranzong 是ranzong吗？为什么我忘记了 software
软件那个软件
Yeah, Mailchimp
什么软件
Mailchimp
对啊
现在你不需要 like share 那个
我需要啊
Because you've learned it, 你学了
我学了对 But
before, the reason it took you so long before is because you
我在学习
you had to learn the system and you were getting frustrated like, why is the font not?
Yeah. 所有小小的东西都可以让我很生气。对，所以我觉得就是每天很难 I can tell you that 真的很难告诉自己我谢谢自己你今天做了什么，但是 you have to push yourself, you have to force yourself 告诉自己我很棒。就是 I think 对 celebration 是那个小小的庆祝是很重要的，就是你要告诉你一定要有一个 celebration of the day， 你今天做了什么你很棒，你一定要有那个东西，不然的话你真的会活得很痛苦。
Yeah. I look forward to little things.
I looked forward to tiramisu last night.
There you go. No, that's it.
是小小的
That's the little things. I look forward to playing game. I look forward to watching or like just chilling out and just having that relax, like that wind down time, the escape. I look forward to reading my book at bedtime. I couldn't cope with it last night, but like I read, but it was, how did your hat come off? Did you take it off? Because it was off.
没有
by the morning.
对不见了对
Yeah, no, I'm not changing the subject. I look forward to those tiny little moments in the day. Even at work, like sometimes when it's like we launch my last meeting. I look forward to my last meeting. Not because I love the meeting, because it's my last one. And I'm like,
很好啊
after I finish this, I can do what I need to do and whatever. And then I can get, come and be a dad for a little bit. And then, and then we can have our little time together, which is nice because I get to escape and be with you. And then bedtime. Sleep's not exciting. I still stand by that.
Oh, yeah.
I know你真的喜欢。
我很喜欢。我8点就想睡觉了。我想要8点去睡觉。
Would you like be in a coma, basically?
会。没有啦，就是现在啦，因为现在我们已经太累了，所以我很希望8点，但是不可能每天8点睡觉，我应该会觉得很无聊。
Yeah.
对啊，我会。
I think you would. I think people have fantasies of sleeping. I don't know.
你不一样啊。
No.
你有很疯狂的头脑。
I have a 头脑的问题。
对，你有头脑的问题。
I don't really. I have an overactive brain. Doesn't want me to sleep. And there's nothing I can do about it. And I'm not going to take medication to make it not, because if I do, I'll be dim. Is that just like a doll, like this guy at the table. And nobody wants that. And I said to Kyrie this morning, something very important, which actually kind of happened to me. I don't want to happen to her. And she was giving me tickets, invisible tickets. She was jumping up and down on the bed. Doing, doing, doing. 她给我一张票。And 她说 like 我给你你的 like 火车票 whatever it is. 你的名字是什么？妈妈妈妈. And she was dancing up and down like 一票一票一票. And I said to her, don't ever let life take that away from you. Like that silliness away from you.
他怎么会知道是什么意思？
Don't let it. Because it's it knocks it out of you sometimes. Like big things happen to you in life. You had
And who popped my bubbles?
I don't think it was me.
Yeah.
I popped your bubble for sure. But I don't think it. I think for you it was.
你给我的 shot.
Yeah.
小心哦，有坏人哦。
No.
这个世界上也有很可怕的东西哦。
I didn't know who you were before me.
Yeah.
Really, because I met you, right? I wouldn't know who you are. So I didn't know if you were like a ha-da-da-da-da-da, like a really happy, outgoing, super confident, social person who loved parties. I don't know that. From what you've told me, you were not. You stayed in your bedroom, studied, and did what you were told.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, 但是在那个时候我是真的很 naive.
Now she loves clubbing. Now you love clubbing. You're out all the time. Hey! No. Sorry, go on. Yeah, 说什么？
没有啊，在之前啦，对啦，我都是在房间读书，但是在那时候我觉得世界很棒。I know not like 我的世界很棒，但是我以外 I really want to escape my world to another different world.
Yes.
但在那个时候我不知道我的世界是安全的。外面的世界是很危险的。
Yeah.
所以你 kind of 告诉我，其实外面的世界没有很安全。
对啊， but 现在你 realize that 你的问题
Yeah.
你跟你的问题会一起去。
Yeah.
And you'll bring it with you.
Yeah.
No matter where you escape to. The bubble was different because that was just basically saying you do know there's a world outside your bedroom, right?
Yeah.
And that this happens and stuff.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, what? And then you experienced it. And you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
That wasn't like knocking something out of you, I don't think. But I mean, what I was saying to Kyrie is just like, I was like that. I was like that until I was 21. I went to Taiwan like that, in a way, dancing down the street on the way to the Jiansen Fang. That was like me. And life can knock it out of you. And that's sad because it's, we talked about it the other day. I know this has gone on for too long, but we talked about the other day, who you are on your own when no one else is around is really you. And when I was in Taiwan dancing down the street, that was the real me.
对啊，那是你。
And I don't know about you, who you are when you're on your own, because I'm not with you when you're on your own. Everything else is a show like this. I mean, obviously me and you know each other way better, so we can be more ourselves.
是啊。
We can be more ourselves with each other, but like to other people, it's basically a show. I think.
Yeah.
But you can't show to yourself because you know yourself.
Not like real self. 当然，因为来我们不喜欢让别人看到我们担心难过的那一面，我们想要让他们看到我们开心的那一面。But not everyone's always happy.
Of course not.
所以我们也有我们自己的时间，也有我们自己的个性。
Yeah.
对啊，大家都一样啊，大家都是一样的。
当然，
就是你想要在别人面前看起来是开心的、快乐的，或者是漂亮的。
对。
但是其实你跟你自己在一起的时候，那是你真正的你自己。但我不喜欢真正的我。
Yeah.
It's too independent. 我是太需要别人，对， 太需要家人，就是我需要声音，我不喜欢一个人。
Yeah,
对啊，所以
你也不喜欢吗？
我不喜欢一个人。
所以你不喜欢自己吗？
就是
being not 孤单 but 一个人。
I think like 这个 this will go really deep if we keep going， 因为我觉得我不是一个 positive person，就是如果我一个人在跟自己说话的时候，我会给我很多 negative。
You'll give it to yourself, right?
对，我会给我自己。
It just like repeats in your head. Repeat. Yeah.
但是我不要这个东西，所以我会希望就是不要一个人的时间。
And that reason, not the negative thing, but like for me, it's like just 担心 in general, whatever. Just
对，都是担心、压力。
这是为什么我不要一个人 and this is 为什么我不喜欢睡觉 because I'm alone then.
Oh.
And you don't notice this. Like you'll go to sleep and I'll read. And I'll read because it's an escape from my own head. And then when I stop reading, I'll put an audiobook on so I can listen to it because I don't have to be alone with my own head. 我懂 So it's a way of continuously escaping being on my own in my own head.
也是好啦，因为你知道 your own self 不会给你开心的东西，对吧？有太多的担心，太多的压力。
No, I think I don't know. It's like a therapy session, but I like I don't know. I'm not afraid of being on my own. I just.
但是你不喜欢啊
I
like
don't
me.
like it.
对
Like it's boring and frustrating, and I just like I don't need to think about that. What? Shut up, brain.
Yeah.
Just do something else.
Yeah.
Do a thing. Whatever, do a thing. I don't know what it is. I just don't like. Guess what? Games and they're just easy escape. Playing on your phone is the worst. Is the easiest way to escape. If I'm sitting at a table on my own or in the kitchen on my own, put something on. Why? I want to sit and think about stuff. Don't make me think about stuff, brain.
Yeah. 对啊，
So
对啊。
你也不喜欢？
我也不喜欢，所以我会一直做事情， 但是没有到like you， 就是我睡觉的时候，我知道我睡觉的时候我没有在想东西。
Yes, that's your escape in a way. I just don't know how you switch off before you go to sleep. Like, how do you blank your mind to go to sleep?
因为很累啊，你知道吗？真的很累。
Yeah, 我也是。
Basically 好累。
Yeah.
所以我会一直，我的大脑也会告诉我很多东西啊，但是我就是要 fight with it， 我要跟我的大脑打架。我说赶快睡觉，赶快睡觉，不要想了。
Yeah.
对。
Anyway, this one was a good one. It was great. We started off at Mandarin. The hangouts are going to change in 2024.
Yep.
Very exciting news. Also, so you'll get more news on that and stuff. There's going to be a newsletter going out today via email as well. 谢谢 for coming along and joining us on this amazing. I think we solved some of the world's problems today. I think we did that this time, and we'll see you next time.
好，下个礼拜见，拜拜。